From the primordial mists of ancient Japan, where gods walked among nascent lands, arose a deity of tempestuous spirit and unpredictable might. This was Susanoo no Mikoto, brother to the radiant sun goddess Amaterasu and the serene moon god Tsukuyomi, born from Izanagi's cleansing ritual. Unlike his siblings, Susanoo embodied the wild, untamed forces of nature, a tumultuous god destined for both great destruction and profound creation. His very birth, expelled from Izanagi's nose, marked him as distinct, a deity whose path would forever challenge divine order and mortal understanding. Izanagi, weary from his cosmic labors, assigned Susanoo dominion over the vast, turbulent oceans, a domain befitting his tempestuous and restless heart. Yet Susanoo yearned for his mother, Izanami, in the land of the dead, weeping torrents that scorched mountains and dried rivers, causing great anguish. His constant wailing and neglect of his appointed duties brought forth widespread chaos, disrupting the delicate balance established by the elder gods. This insubordination angered Izanagi, who, in his frustration, ultimately banished his unruly son, sending Susanoo away from the divine realm. Before his exile, Susanoo desired to bid farewell to his sister Amaterasu, dwelling in the high celestial plains, Takamagahara, home of the gods. Amaterasu, sensing his volatile presence, suspected her brother intended only mischief, preparing herself for conflict with her troublesome sibling. To prove his innocent intentions, Susanoo proposed a contest of creation, transforming items into deities, a symbolic gesture of their divine power. Amaterasu took Susanoo's sword, creating 3 goddesses, while Susanoo took Amaterasu's jewels, giving birth to 5 male deities of strength.
Susanoo declared himself victorious, believing his masculine creations proved his purity. Yet his triumph soon spiraled into a destructive celebration. Intoxicated by perceived victory, Susanoo's wild nature erupted, initiating a series of devastating acts that shocked the celestial planes immensely. He desecrated Amaterasu's sacred rice fields, destroying the meticulous preparations for the autumn harvest, an act of profound disrespect to his sister. He defiled her divine palace, leaving excrement within its hallowed halls, further provoking the wrath of the sun goddess and her attendants. The culmination of his transgressions occurred when he flayed a heavenly horse backward, throwing its corpse into Amaterasu's weaving hall, causing panic. This horrific act killed one of Amaterasu's weaving maidens, a direct assault that finally pushed the gentle sun goddess to her breaking point.
Overwhelmed by grief and rage, Amaterasu retreated into the Ama no Iwato, the heavenly rock cave, plunging the entire world into eternal darkness. The other gods, desperate to restore light, finally expelled Susanoo from Takamagahara, stripping him of his divine status and casting him to earth. Thus, Susanoo, the banished deity, descended to the mortal realm, landing in the province of Izumo, a place that would become central to his legend. Wandering through the forested lands, he encountered an elderly couple, Ashinazuchi and Tenazuchi, weeping mournfully beside their beloved daughter. Their daughter, Kushinada Hime, a maiden of exquisite beauty, was destined for a terrible fate, about to be devoured by a monstrous entity of terror. Susanoo, intrigued by their sorrow, inquired about the cause of their despair, learning of a recurring horror plaguing their peaceful existence.
They revealed the dread tale of the Yamata no Orochi, an 8-headed, 8-tailed serpent larger than mountains,
a truly fearsome beast. This colossal serpent had terrorized Izumo for years, devouring one of their 8 daughters annually, leaving a trail of grief and devastation. Kushinada Hime was the last remaining daughter, her sacrifice imminent, leaving the old couple with no hope, resigned to their tragic destiny. A spark of purpose ignited within Susanoo, a chance for redemption, a desire to prove his worth beyond his past acts of divine transgression. He offered to slay the terrifying beast, but only if he could marry Kushinada Hime in return, a bold proposition to the desperate parents. Ashinatsuchi and Tenatsuchi, seeing no other option, readily agreed to his terms, placing their final hopes upon this enigmatic, banished god.
Susanoo immediately began to formulate a cunning plan, knowing brute strength alone might not suffice against such an ancient and powerful monster. He instructed the old couple to brew 8 enormous vats of sake, an intoxicating rice wine distilled to be exceptionally potent and alluring. These vats were to be placed within a fenced enclosure, each positioned before a gate, creating an irresistible trap for the massive serpent. Furthermore, Susanoo transformed Kushinada Hime into a comb, placing her safely within his hair, safeguarding her from the impending danger. As dusk fell, a tremor shook the earth, announcing the monstrous arrival of the Yamatata no Orochi, its gigantic form casting ominous shadows. Its 8 heads swayed menacingly, eyes like crimson lanterns scanning the landscape, its massive body stretching across valleys and mountainsides.
The serpent's 8 tails lashed violently, destroying trees and boulders, signifying its immense power and destructive presence upon the land. A foul, putrid odor filled the air as the Orochi approached, its hunger palpable, seeking its annual tribute, the beautiful Kushinada Hime. Yet, instead of a trembling maiden, the Orochi found the 8 enticing vats of sake, their potent aroma drifting through the night air. Driven by its insatiable thirst and curiosity, each of the 8 heads plunged into a separate vat, greedily gulping down the intoxicating liquid. The powerful sake quickly took effect, its potent brew overwhelming the colossal beast, lulling its many heads into a deep, stuporous slumber. This was Susanoo's moment.
Emerging from his hiding place, he drew his mighty sword, ready to face the unconscious yet still terrifying serpent. With swift and resolute strikes, Susanoo began to sever each of the Orochi's 8 heads, a gruesome but necessary task for Izumo's salvation. Blood flowed like rivers, staining the earth crimson as the monstrous heads fell, one by one, beneath the wrath of the banished god's blade. He then turned his attention to the 8 tails, methodically cutting through the serpentine flesh, determined to eradicate every part of the beast. As he sliced through the 4th tail, his sword struck something hard, a metallic clang echoing through the silence of the now vanquished monster. Investigating further, Susanoo discovered a magnificent, gleaming sword embedded deep within the tail, a blade of extraordinary craftsmanship and power.
This was the legendary Kusanagi no Tsurugi, the grass-cutting sword, one of the 3 imperial regalia, a divine treasure of unparalleled might. It was a sword born of the Orochi's own essence, a hidden power that had resided within the monster, now unearthed by Susanoo's heroic deed. Susanoo, recognizing the profound significance of this sacred artifact, decided it was too precious for his own possession, a fitting offering. He presented the Kusanagi no Tsurugi to his sister, Amaterasu, as a peace offering, a gesture of apology for his past transgressions and chaos.
This act marked a significant turning point, a step towards reconciliation between the wild god and the radiant sun goddess, a mending of divine ties. With the Orochi defeated and Izumo saved, Susanoo fulfilled his promise, marrying the beautiful Kushinada Hime, now safe from monstrous harm.
He built a grand palace for them in Suga, Izumo, where they established their home, signifying a new chapter for the formerly wayward deity. As he built their dwelling, Susanoo composed a poetic verse, the first known waka in Japanese literature, celebrating his new life and love. Many clouds arise, an eightfold fence of Izumo. To shelter my wife, I build an eightfold fence, oh, that eightfold fence. This poem conveyed his joy and commitment, embracing his role as a protector and husband, a transformation from his former wild persona. Susanoo and Kushinada Hime became the progenitors of a long line of deities who would rule the land of Izumo, shaping its destiny for ages. Their descendants include O Kuninushi, the great lord of Izumo, who would further develop the earthly realm and its spiritual foundations greatly. Susanoo's legend thus weaves a narrative of transformation from a destructive, chaotic force to a heroic savior and a benevolent ancestral deity.
He is remembered not merely for his tempestuous nature, but for his eventual acts of redemption, particularly the slaying of the terrifying Orochi. His story illustrates the complex duality of divine power, capable of both immense destruction and profound creation, a true reflection of nature itself. Susanoo's journey from divine exile to revered protector solidifies his place as a pivotal figure within the rich tapestry of Japanese mythology. His unruly youth and subsequent heroism resonate through centuries, symbolizing the potential for even the most wayward to find noble purpose. He is worshipped as a god of storms, seas, agriculture, and prosperity, a testament to his multifaceted influence upon the mortal world below. Shrines across Japan honor Susanoo, particularly in the Izumo region, where his heroic deeds brought salvation and established a divine lineage.
The tale of the Yamata no Orochi remains one of the most iconic myths, forever linking Susanoo to the triumph of order over primeval chaos. It is a narrative imbued with dramatic tension, monstrous threats, and the ultimate victory of a flawed yet formidable deity overcoming his past. The legend of Susanoo continues to inspire, a timeless saga of growth, responsibility, and the enduring power of redemption, echoing across time. From the heavens to the earth, his tumultuous journey shaped the very fabric of Japanese spiritual belief, embodying both destructive and creative forces. His legacy endures, a powerful reminder that even gods must navigate their own imperfections to fulfill their ultimate divine destinies. And so the tempestuous god of storms and seas remains, forever etched into the heart of Japan's ancient, vibrant, and enduring mythology.